Like any other trading day, it began with screens flashing with live market data, traders looking at charts, and alerts going off on Wall Street's safest and most advanced computers. Then, though, something happened that stopped the money world. For exactly 47 seconds, every Bloomberg screen, which is used by the best investors in the world, showed a shocking number that didn't seem possible. XRP, Ripple's own cryptocurrency, was worth $60,000. This wasn't just a mistake, it went off. In several countries and airports, it showed up at the same time and lasted for almost a minute. Before it went away, screenshots were taken, rumors started to spread, and deep in the financial underground, something started to move. What if it wasn't a mistake? What if it showed us what the future holds? We look into this strange event in great detail in this movie. Many people are calling it the biggest financial mystery of the decade. We'll look into the urban legend of prophetic Bloomberg glitches, look at the strange similarities to real-life events, and talk about what this could mean for XRP, the digital currency that is usually overlooked in favor of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but is now getting a lot of attention in the strangest way. First, let's be clear. Bloomberg, Ripple, or any other financial institution has not confirmed that XRP will ever hit $60,000. The most XRP has ever sold for is much, much less than that. But what if this mistake wasn't made by accident? What if deep inside some model that can predict the future or a program that trades in the future, this was a sneak peek at where XRP might go in the future? Let's go over what happened again before we go any further. On September 8th, traders started posting pictures of their Bloomberg screens that were blurry. There was no 50 cents or even a hopeful $1 on the XRP to USD number on the screen. It said 60,000, which is more than Bitcoin's all-time high. It went away just as quickly as it came. But the pictures are still there. Even more important, the conversation does too. This is not the first time something similar has happened. Many people on Wall Street believe, but don't say out loud, that Bloomberg problems can often tell the future. Some traders with a lot of experience say that there was a bug in the Bitcoin ticker in 2011 that made it look like BTC was worth $1,000 months before it actually was. In another, Apple's price showed a split before the official news came out. Bloomberg never says anything about these so-called predictive glitches. There is a cult-like following because of how often these things happen. Some people see these bugs as accidents, while others see them as data from simulations or models that have already been tested briefly leaking into live feeds. Meanwhile, some people think they are the result of AI trading bots testing future market conditions in simulations, and for a short time the public can see the findings. One thing is clear, you either believe all of that or not. This new XRP bug wasn't a fluke. Not to the people who are watching. Soon after the bug went popular online, Bloomberg started sending out notices to take down their content. A number of Twitter accounts that shared the picture had their posts taken down. Videos that talk about what happened were marked. One well-known crypto expert said that their LinkedIn post was taken down after it was reported for spreading false financial information. If this was just a technical glitch with no real meaning, why go to such great steps to erase it? Censorship makes people curious. In this case, it's like adding fuel to a fire of speculation. Let's talk about Ripple first. For those who don't know, Ripple Labs made the XRP token so that banking institutions could make real-time payments across borders. Bitcoin is decentralized and mostly used as a way to keep value. Ripple, on the other hand, is geared more toward businesses. Payment networks, banks, and companies that send money abroad can all use it. It's quick, cheap, and easy to use XRP. Even though it is still in court fights with the SEC and the US, it has kept making deals with other countries around the world. Now, picture a world where XRP really does become the world's bridge currency. The price of XRP could go through the roof if SWIFT is phased out and RippleNet takes its place as the standard cross-border payment network. Is $60,000 a silly amount in that situation? Yes. But is it really impossible? Not at all. It depends on how you see value. So if XRP wants to be the standard for world liquidity, it needs to be able to settle trillions of dollars every day. Some people who study XRP say that the price of the token needs to go up a lot to handle all of this activity without causing inflation. Price isn't just about supply and demand, the idea goes. To move trillions of dollars, you don't want billions of tokens to change hands. Instead, you want the unit price to be higher so that big deals can be made quickly and easily. Even though it's just a guess, this way of thinking is at the heart of the $10,000 XRP ideas. The $60,000 glitch adds a new, strange layer. Could this have been a trial run, a live model that was pushed by accident, or maybe even the digital trail of a whistleblower? We talked to developers and data experts who didn't want to be named but have worked with Bloomberg's data infrastructure and financial APIs. Many people think that what we saw was a shadow value or a theoretical price that was shown through a back-end sandbox that was accidentally tied to a live environment. If this is true, then somewhere someone is trying a model where XRP hits $60,000, and the Bloomberg terminal is just one way to see that model. How would things change if XRP ever got to that level? If XRP's market cap reached $60,000, it would be worth many times more than the world's GDP. Let's be honest about this. Either a huge cut in the amount of XRP that is available now or a change in the value of the currency would have to happen. But once more, what we're talking about is just a metaphor. The $60,000 might not be real money. It could be a figure of speech, an alert, a small sound from the machine. Also, don't forget that banking systems often run tests years before they happen. Central banks make predictions about how interest rates will change decades from now. What if this bug was part of a scenario of liquidity in the future? At $60,000, XRP might just be a stand-in for a made-up global reserve token that isn't backed by states but by trust and algorithms. There are, of course, doubters. A lot of buyers said the glitch wasn't real. Some people said it was obviously edited with pictures. And let's be honest, in the world of crypto, digital forensics doesn't always work. But think about it. If this was fake, why did it appear on so many screens and in so many places at the same time? And why did Bloomberg answer so harshly? You should ask these questions. A few people think we're living in the age of predictive finance, where quantum computing and AI are being used to guess not only prices, but also whole market cycles. If this is true, then maybe data oddities are the new way to read the future instead of tea leaves and charts. Maybe what we saw on the Bloomberg screen wasn't an accident after all. It might have been a glimpse through the fog. What does this mean for you? Should you get XRP? Do you want to ignore it? Do you think any of this is true? We're not allowed to say that. This video is not about money. The tale, myth, and riddle are buried in code and electricity. You decide what to do with it. People will talk about the XRP bug for a long time. It's still not clear if it will just be another urban legend or the start of a financial change. One thing is certain, though. There was a change, something that the rich and powerful didn't want you to see. You've seen it now. Bloomberg may have tried to hide the story, but they forgot one thing the internet will always remember. The picture is out there and people are talking more loudly about it, and this glitch was so loud that it made people think the market was just talking in words. Was there a problem? Was there a leak? Or did it come true? Time will tell. But keep this in mind. In a world where data is king, even a mistake can be the truth. Do not look away when your screen flickers the next time it does so. That flicker could be the future flashing before your eyes. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any more deep dives into the digital unknown, please like, subscribe, and click the bell button. Keep being interested and keep an eye on the glitch. Until next time, please keep in mind that I am not a licensed financial planner. The information in these movies is only meant to be entertaining. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Thanks for listening. Do not forget to hit the follow button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make CIEC